Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards. And we're stepping out onto the hardwood to celebrate a little bit of the NBA Finals kicking off. So we're going to be checking out this pretty much brand new, I'm going to call it new release. I think it's only been out for maybe a week, 2 weeks tops. This is Topps Signature Class Basketball 25-26. And once again, you got all your big rookies on the front here, and Cooper and Ace, Dillon and Kahn. So only one of these guys is still playing, so have to see if maybe we can get some cool stuff for Mr. Dylan Harper. Look for the short print Odyssey insert. Not 100% sure what that looks like. You get 80 cards, 10 packs, 8 cards, and that's pretty much all they tell you. So once again, no real guarantees or anything like that. But one of the big reasons I wanted to bring this to you, aside from the NBA Finals kicking off, is if you've watched my previous basketball videos, then you know that I've had awful luck pulling anything Cooper Flagg, even base cards. Like, I want to say the only thing that I've really pulled of his is base cards out of Flagship. You know, I have 4 or 5 of those. And I guess Holiday counts too, but I mean, let's be fair, that's a variation of Flagship. So I wanted to test it and see if maybe it could just be my terrible luck, or if there is some sort of chance that Topps is seeding these a bit differently and maybe making it more difficult for us to pull Cooper Flagg and maybe even Con Knupples. I haven't seen a whole lot of him either, although I did pull one of him out of Bowman, I think. So let's just see what we can do here. So nice sample size, 80 cards. They cost $64.99 at your local retailer. But at least you get a decent amount of cards. You know, most products, you're going to be paying at least $1 per card, somewhere in that range. And in this case, you're paying less than that, which is still nice to see in this day and age of rising prices on everything. So there we go. Let's see what we can do. Maybe get one of these Odyssey inserts or whatever it is they're talking about here. But we all pretty much know what these look like, because they're not all that different from the football set of last year, although obviously this is going to have some licensing. And I also look forward to the NFL set this year. But let's dive in. So like we said, 8 cards per pack. We know who we're looking for, and we'll see what else we can get. Oh, that's super cool. They're putting their picks and stuff on here. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Round 1, pick 12, Tyrese Halliburton. You know, this reminds me a lot of the oh man, that shiny set, right? What the heck, Illusions that Panini used to produce, maybe they still do, where they have like the player's face zoomed in the background, and then obviously the player in the foreground. But I kind of like it. That's actually a really nice card. Pretty standard back to it. So I mean, it's not thin, but it's not thick, so that's not bad either. So decent stock. Got Derek Lively II, also round 1, pick 12. And we get Derek White. We get Miles Turner. We get Walker Kessler. And we finish on Devin Vassell, followed by what I'm guessing is some sort of parallel, since it's kind of colored in. Let's see what we got here. And it's Zachary Rizasher. Interesting. Yeah, so I guess that's just a parallel. Okay. Nice. I like it when it has a little extra color to it. But to be honest, base cards look pretty nice. I'll give it that. All right, kicking off with Zach Edey. But the thing I love about this too is that besides giving you like the pick and the round, which is, you know, pretty unusual, it takes me back to when I was a kid and they actually, like, you know, really taught you stuff with the cards. That stuff and a little blurb on the back. Like, I always enjoyed reading through my cards when I was younger and seeing who did what, and, you know, possibly like who was related to who and stuff. So really cool. Andrew Wiggins, #1 overall pick at one point. Brandon Ingram. Eves Missy, possibly. And here's our first rookie, and it's an insert of John Behringer for Minnesota. High Fidelity. Nice looking insert. Nice insert. I like that. I'm digging this set so far. We get Mr. Giannis. It'll be interesting to see if he ends up getting dealt this year. Kristaps Porzingis, Rudy Gobert. There's the man, LBJ, #1 overall pick. VJ Edgecombe. There we go. And it's on this parallel type thing. So my luck with Edgecombe continues. I mentioned that a couple videos ago. He seems to be the one following me around, man. I pull him out of just about everything. And Nikola Topic on like a chrome version. So I like that too. We'll just make that the rookie pile. Look at that. These look real nice in chrome. Shoot. On to the next pack. Very impressed so far. Dyson Daniels. We've got Kobe White. Got Brandon Miller. Clint Capella. Dante DiVincenzo. Grayson Allen. Trey Johnson on a nice rookie refractor. Oh, we got like 3 things here. Let's see. Try to hold off. Nice little refractor action. And it says refractor right there. Very cool. So super nice. Then we have an acetate of Devin Booker. Now really reminded me of Illusions because they had a ton of acetate inserts. But that's a sweet one. What is it? Star? Not sure. Starts maybe? Oh, StarCast. Wow. StarCast. Like that insert. And then finishing on a Damian Lillard on an after image. Sweet, man. Very sweet. I don't know at this point. We'll put that there, I guess. My piles are going all over the place. On to the next. Jalen Green. There's rosacea on the regular, so you can see the difference there, as if you couldn't tell. Stephon Castle for the Spurs. Excellent young talent. Mikal Bridges of the Knicks, so only fitting we get those 2 together. Alex Caruso. Kobe Brea. Josh Giddey. Once again on this one appears to be a parallel, I guess. Gonna have to do more research, I guess. Whoa! Cooper Flagg! Look at that! Pulls the big flag on some sort of square parallel. Let's just call it that. I'll be the first to tell you I do not know the names of all these parallels, but my luck with Cooper Flagg has finally changed a little bit. I will take that. That is a gorgeous card. Making sure it's got a little something in my penny sleeve there. But look at that. It's not an auto, but beautiful parallel. Unnumbered from the looks of it, though I'm not 100% sure where these are numbered. But really nice. Unbelievable stuff right now. And we're still halfway through the first box, so let's see what else we can nab here. So we got Nikola Topic, Tyrese Maxey, Ty Jerome, Pell Larson, Isaiah Hartenstein. There's Wemby. Such a good player, man. It's his career just looks like it's going up and up and up. So Glad I got a few of his cards floating around. Sion James is our next rookie. And a Jalen Green, this time a gold of the box deal. But still unnumbered, I think. Don't see any kind of numbering there. But nice card nonetheless. So maybe we'll just put that with that one. See, kind of a double-edged sword, right? Like some products I'll do a little bit of research on if I'm really unsure of them, but other times I just like to go into it not really knowing all that much. Like I feel like it's more fun. Unfortunately, it means I can't bring a ton of knowledge to you guys, but feel free to let me know in the comments some of these things. There's Jalen Brunson for your New York Knicks. And Whitmore. Now we get something numbered. And it's a rookie of Cam Jones at a 275. That's interesting too, because it's a gold. Golds are usually what, like out of 50 and such. So strange numbering in this one. Followed by a Kevin Love on the refractor. So got to get that in a sleeve real quick just because it's numbered, but super nice. I tell you, they could make this set in chrome, and it would be awesome because these chrome parallels and stuff are really nice. Cam Jones. Might not be your Edgecombe, Kneppel, Bailey, all those kind of guys, but still awesome to get a numbered rookie. And we get Alex Sarr, I believe former Rookie of the Year, Chris Dunn, Michael Porter Jr., Zach LaVine, Nikola Jokic, Steph Curry, and bingo bango, we get Cole Anthony. Once again on the, like, whether it's like a team color parallel or something. And Chris Paul, who's still hanging around the league. Is he with the Spurs? Not sure. Maybe he is. Admittedly didn't watch a ton of the West Coast finals, although it definitely was the better series. Josh Giddey. So some of these we've seen already. Yep. Marcus Smart. Hachimura. We have Jerace Walker, and we have Edgecombe again. See what I mean? This guy, he's just all over my radar. What did we get of him before? Oh, we got like the team color parallels. Now we have this is even like a different shot on the chrome parallel. 130, 147. So yeah, it's two different cards. I have to see if I get his base. I wonder what card number that is. And then lastly is Derek White, once again, on the chrome. So I'm guessing, I mean, it doesn't say like chromes are exclusive to these, so I'm guessing you also get chromes in the blasters. So it makes me wonder what, if anything, is exclusive to the mega boxes. There's usually something to encourage you to pay a little extra. KD. We have Terrence Mann, Naz Reid, Jamie Jaquez Jr., and Mr. Castle again. There we go. Sharp parallel there. And Grant Williams on the chrome. So really not a bad one. Some nice inserts. Of course, the Flagg. That's our first box. A nice stack of rookies, couple of Edgecombes, the numbered Cam Jones. So it'll be interesting to see how the next box falls, if it's kind of similar in terms of the parallels and inserts and such. So let's dive in. We get Dillingham, Donovan Mitchell, Aaron Gordon, Sengun, Allen, Jones, Jaquez, and our insert is Mr. Halliburton. Nice. So you definitely don't get a rookie in every pack. It's another thing to keep in mind. Seems like you get roughly one per pack. and Vassal, and they all seem to be at the end of the pack. Brandon Miller, Clint Capella, DiVincenzo, and actually didn't get one at all in this pack. So, but we get Dorian Finney-Smith on the chrome. Now we get Mike Conley, DeAndre Ayton, Russell, I should say, Grady Dick, Al Horford. There's Big Cat there, Finney-Smith, and look at that. Yet another VJ Edgecombe. Oh, loving it. I say, if he pans out, I have got the market cornered in his rookies and such. Grayson Allen. Once again, some guys we've seen already. We get Chris Middleton. The parallel. Followed by our high fidelity is Jaylen Brown. And I don't know. I think the other one might have been a rookie, so we'll stick that there. Okay, Mr. Sexton, Dylan Jones, Cody Williams, The Beard, Scoot Henderson, Igor Demon, still not sure how to pronounce his last name. Didn't see any Nets games this year. Zach Edey, and Marcus Smart. Once again on that parallel, similar to the Flagg we got. In fact, the exact same as the Flagg. And we move on to Bradley Beal. Again, a bunch we've seen already. So maybe a smaller set on our hands. Asa Newell. Pretty common photo they've used on a lot of his stuff. And Lachlan Olbrich. So we do end up with another rookie parallel. Round 2, pick 55. So definitely not the highest pick you can get. On to the next. And we kick it off with Mr. Edey. Looks so serious in that picture. Chris Middleton, Isaiah Collier, Sir Wiggins, Brandon Ingram, Jace Richardson, rookie chrome parallel, and Giannis. It's a nice chrome parallel there. 3 packs to go. We'll render ourselves a bit of a final verdict on this product. But I think you can kind of tell which way I'm leaning at the moment. Not just due to the Flagg, and I just think this is a really nice looking set. We get Mr. Olbricht on the, we're just going to call it the team color parallel, I guess. And Karl Anthony Towns on the chrome. Now 2 packs to go. Luka, I think that's the first time we've seen him. Jaren Jackson, Anthony Black, Paolo Banchero, there's Bronny James Jr., Drew Holiday, Kason Wallace, and Jaquez on the refractor. Seeing at least 2 of his out of this box. Last pack. Let's see if we can have any last pack magic. Still have yet to see your Dylan Harpers, Ace Baileys, all those kinds of guys. And Con. See if we can get lucky here maybe. SGA. Tyrese. And that looks like a no as we finish on Kristaps Porzingis Chrome. So maybe this insert's a little harder to pull. I have to take a look at it maybe. The others definitely got a couple of the high fidelities and what are these? After images. But this being the big hit, obviously the Cooper Flagg. I'll have to take a look at that guy. I bet he's got a little bit of value to him, but overall, not bad. Like I said, I really like the look of the cards. The stock is nice. So, I mean, the fact that you're paying less than $1 per card, which is, again, that sweet spot where I always like to be, I'm going to recommend this product. If you're enjoying all the other basketball products that Topps has brought to you this year, this one should be right up there, especially with any of the retail products that they've put out. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. So let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. If you can head down below, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video or any of my content. And you can certainly click the little notification bell if you want to be notified every time that we upload a video, which is typically Monday and Friday. Although, as I've said before, I've missed that by a day or so, so that's just a safe option so you don't miss anything. But the whole name of the game here is just to have fun and, you know, maybe give you guys a little bit of knowledge around what the products are and you know, a little bit of a preview / reviews. That's really the sweet spot. But we also, you know, take a look at some card show stuff. I'll have that coming up to you pretty soon. Just finishing some totals and tallies and such for those videos. And like I said, it's just fun, man. So with that said, I'd like to say what I always say at the end of every video. The way I close every video is just say thank you to each and every one of you out there. Thank you guys very much. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate any and all time that you spend with me, because I know time is the most precious commodity that we have. It's the one thing you cannot get more of. So it's, you know, it's not lost on me that you spend some of yours with me. And I try to keep things as economical as possible for you. So with that said, gonna wrap it up and catch you guys in the next video. Peace.